I actually met him in Nashville, Tennessee at the Hard Rock Cafe during Amani Rima's Soul Food Poetry Cafe Awards, and he's absolutely amazing.
So first thing I'd like to say is thank you everybody for having me here, and those of you that stayed, I really appreciate it. Poetry is one of those art forms that you really have to appreciate it and you really have to love it, and I thank those of you who are still here. If you know anything about me, she gave you a brief summation. Aubrey the poet. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. That's where I hail from. I currently reside in Nashville, Tennessee. You can look me up on Facebook, Aubrey Simpson, Aubrey the Poet. You can look me up on Twitter, Aubrey the Poet. I love what I do, right? I mean, I have a 9-to-5 job, but poetry is what keeps me sane, right? Everybody has something that keeps them sane, that keeps them going on to the next day, and poetry is what does that for me. So I'll give you a little bit of what I do. Something you'll learn from me if you see any of my videos or come to any of my shows, I never know what I'm going to do until I actually get to the venue. I feel it's best that way. I like to vibe off of the crowd. We have a minor here, so I have to watch my tongue. But with that being said, the first piece that I think I'll do is Die Out Loud. And I like to give a description of why I wrote the poem and what the poem is about, so you guys can feel where I'm coming from. So this poem, Die Out Loud, has a lot of different meanings. One is for Trayvon Martin. One reason I wrote is for that. The other reason is just personal reasons about what I see from people my age, from my generation, from people younger than me. So if you can just kind of feel where I'm coming from and understand it. The title of the piece is called, again, Die Out Loud. When I started this, I didn't know where it was going. So the precursor to failure, I might be. But as long as I follow my heart and the light on my right, see, and it's going to sound strange, but I do and don't care if you like me. I lie in a quandary of perfect imperfections, neglecting to show you the stressing. I'm a poet at heart, so I'm always second guessing. Lesson. There's a feeling you get when something's afoot. It's not by accident. Look, pay attention, listen to your inner intuition. Speak up and speak out. Because if you don't, you're accepting the oppressor's lashes. In classes, sitting in the back, obtuse and half flaccid. An unastute representation of stereotypical masses. Quietly waiting as time passes, and all I ask is, die out loud. Be heard. Sometimes these quick wits and quips can unnerve the craftiest driver. Forget grading on the curve, give me mine straight. I'm not handicapped and I can eat everything I put on my plate. Curb your enthusiasm and understand there is no such thing as an inconsequential word. They either bring about good consequence or bad. And even if they have a neutral connotation, ask the benefactor their motivation. What was the reason for that specific word placement? Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And words can reach and touch places I have yet to see. And if ill will is in your heart, then outside is where we need to meet. These kids know my employer need not hear what I'm about to speak. I'm just saying. Die out loud. Be proud of who you are and where you came from. The reality of it is, I'm just a small town country boy from the bricks, who with my brothers amassed dreams atop popsicle sticks and raced them down rain-flooded side street gutters, along with so many other dreams that eventually hit the drain and got washed away with the clutter. But our thoughts are more than rubbish. Don't let your death be a whisper. So speak loud enough that worlds begin to move. and die loud enough that when the mics are off, you're still on. To right or wrong loud enough to infuse life within words fact. Death silences all goodbyes. So die as if you were a prophet instructed to construct something as beautiful as the Bible, yet alive long enough to observe its purpose. Purpose. Life is way too short just to listen. Missing out than wishing you should have did. Mission. Live a little. And amidst the turmoil, we must walk like gods. Yet humble thyself to die like men. And through it all, we must teach, learn, write, read just as sure as we breathe. We must scratch, kick, fight, bleed. We must be incredibly loud and extremely close. Boast what most are afraid to speak into existence. Usher in death only as remembrance and die out loud.